How much do you trust the government? From the Flint water crisis to Russian hackers to the Clinton emails, there's been a whole lot of scandal, and that has a lot of people questioning their faith in the government. Every year, MSU surveys Michiganders about how much they trust the local, state, and federal levels. Scott Wolchek spoke with an expert about the survey and why the results are very low.
John Overholt's faith in the state and federal government is at an all-time low.
Nosedived. It went right, it nosedived and bounced straight off the sidewalk.
Then there's Allie Richter. She says while she does have confidence in the state and federal levels, she favors local.
I trust local government a lot more than federal government because it's like you can be more involved and know what's actually happening.
Their attitudes might not be uncommon because according to a 2016 survey polling around 1,000 people in Michigan, 44% said they trust the local government. Meanwhile, state government only received 20%, and the federal government 16%.
That means that the other 80 or 84% don't say that. And so it's not a fabulous rating.
Although the numbers are low, they're actually on the rise.
But it's coming back from all-time lows. What we saw was a long-term decline, and it sort of bottomed out in the couple of years after the Great Recession.
Ballard says he isn't surprised about the lack of faith in the government.
Things have not necessarily gone well for a lot of citizens, and they had hoped that their government would do better. You know, the Flint water crisis, the Great Recession, job losses.
One of the trends of the survey is that the state and federal trust is typically on the lower end, and it usually stays that way, except for certain events that can cause huge spikes in how people view the government.
In 2002, for all three levels of government, they reached their all-time high, and that was, we believe, because the survey was taken just a few months after the terrorist attacks on 9/11.
As for the local level, the numbers trend high, which Ballard says is because it's full of familiar faces. In Lansing, Scott Wolchek, Fox 47 News.
The next State of the State survey will be released in a few months. Ballard says he expects the numbers to stay relatively the same.